The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. With all that, after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right, so we pulled your first Alpha and Omega message from the postcard from Spirit. Let's see what else we have for you from the Guardian Angel Tarot. Okay, we're going to put that up there too. First commenter for the session, we have Diamond Oracle live with us. I also see Vibrant Thing in Virginia, and I see Millie. So that's what's up. So thankful and grateful. Let's get some cards popping here for the Mahabharata Oracle to speak. What is happening? Okay. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. What's happening in your physical experience? You have ambition, baby. You're motivated. You're driven. You're determined to reach your goal. You on a move, busting a move. Just bust a move. Now don't just stand there, bust a move. If you want it, then you got it. If you want it, baby, you just bust a move. That's all you gotta do is just bust a move. That's what you have. You're busting a move right now. Okay, what you wanting? Oh, you're busting a move right towards your vision. You're focused on your spiritual growth. You are meditating. You taking off into nature. Somebody's taking a kayaking trip. Somebody's sitting under the tree meditating, tapping in. It's about tapping in, all right? What you doing? Nectar. You're in the sweet spot, baby. You're receiving the immortal elixir of life of the gods. That's what we learned about that card. Okay, how you feeling about all this? How you feeling about all this? How you feeling about all this is, I got the power, honey. You feeling like you got the power? They said, ding, 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 ding. We got a winner. Okay. Yeah, you feeling your power. I'm feeling myself. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just feeling myself. Hey. All right. What you talking about? You talking about, I got this. I got the expertise in this. Okay. I got the expertise. I've been practiced. I've been true to the game for a long time. Okay. Many years before you even came on the set, I heard. What you're knowing in this is victory. Yes, you've seen the victory. You already know it's real. Like, you don't question it. You already know. Like, it was already shown to you intuitively. You already seen it. They want you to know something. And it's intuition. Continue to follow your intuition. Your intuition got you on point, baby. Intuition got you on fine point. They said fine point. Reprisal. Oh. I heard you got an answer for them. All those naysayers, those haters. Those who don't have the power of faith or belief. They said pull 3 cards for the situation. Oh no, not this deck. We need another deck. Okay. I'm going to need one more deck. All right. So the situation, back to where we started, from the Heart and Hands Tarot. Put 3 shuffles on the table. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's get your 3 cards popping. What's going on in this situation that's coming up right now? Show me the situation. Please and thank you. Oh, perfect. 3 cards came out. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Swords. In this situation, it's been on restriction. There's been a restriction. There's been a gestational period. There's been a prescribed waiting time. There's been a period of development. It was necessary. Any delay, any hold up, any hold on was necessary. in this, okay? It was a prescribed waiting period, okay, for something to ripen, to mature, okay? We have in the situation the Magician, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords. The Magician, the Hangman, and the Two of Swords, okay. So, this situation, materializing some things, okay? And all you can do is really follow your intuition to it. Along the journey, on the way there, you're going to find some new perspectives about different things, okay, that put you more in alignment with what you're being led to, what you chose for yourself, what you visioned for yourself. All right, let's look at the external influence in this. Now we'll shuffle up this deck. Okay, we have the Affirmators Tarot coming out now. On deck, we have the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and in the hole, we have the Good Tarot. So let's see what we have on that side of the table. If it's a someone, show me exactly who the someone is, please, and thank you. All right, let's see what we have. 3 cards, please. 1. 2 more, please. There's 2. Okay, 1 more, please. Oh, not the one on the flow. Okay, they said just leave it to after the show. That's for me personally. The bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. On the other side of the table, somebody made some changes. Somebody here been finding some balance. Somebody here been putting in the work, doing the exercises. I heard putting in the work, doing the exercises, showing up with the 3 of Swords, Temperance, and the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, they ain't had no choice but to put in the work and do the exercises. They had to put in work because they was stuck up in a karmic cycle of disappointment. Because they're being taught, like, look, you're going to have to find balance in yourself in this. You need to. That's what they're saying to whoever this is on that side of the table. Yeah, somebody need to find some balance, okay? They need to get their shit together. They keep blaming other people. I heard they keep blaming other people for what goes wrong in their life, okay? Spirit's trying to teach them how to take that energy of what they thought went wrong in their life. They said, ding, 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 that's a winner. Take that energy of what they thought went wrong in their life and transmute it into something that works, okay? Somebody here, is that what they've been doing, okay? Somebody here, the first one that came through was like, they need to, so they're still stuck in the cycle, okay? Now, we have the Tarot of Mystical Moments in hand, and we're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for your side of the experience. 3 cards, please, for your side of the experience. What's your energy in this situation? 1. Need 2 more, please, and thank you. There's 2. Okay, 1 more, please, and thank you. 1 more. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. I was holding the whole deck in reverse. Okay. Aries energy. Okay. On your side of the table, you are called to step forward, step up, expand, grow, take action. You were called, it was a call to action. I heard it was a call to action, okay? In your energy, your 3 cards are the Tower, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. A regrettable situation came up, and it causes you to have to look at yourself, face your fears, and move forward anyways. I heard look at yourself, face your fears, and move forward anyways. You're triggered in some sort of way here. You're triggered, right? And you have to address your issue for real. Like, you can't run from this. You can run if you want, but wherever you get to, you're going to find yourself there. You're going to find yourself right there. So at the end of the day, like, whatever is happening here, it could be a regrettable situation, and it says that it is, but it's triggering you to get in alignment. As you watch somebody else going through their karmic cycles and their of heartbreak and disappointment and pain, okay, this triggers you to get in alignment. You're like, oh no, I don't want to do that no more. You start to take responsibility and culpability for the feelings that you're having, the ideas that you're having. You're starting to notice where your thoughts are not serving you and where they are, where they're being reflected back to you in your experience, okay? And you realize, because something happens here that is, it breaks somebody else's heart, okay? And for you, it's like, it's regrettable, but you got to move on, okay? It's regrettable, but you got to move on. And you're like not sure about this in some sort of way, so that you have some doubts come up. But you know that you can get into alignment with it, okay? Somebody else here, they're going around about doing the same old thing all over again. The bottom of the deck from the Divine Mind in this experience is the 6 of Earth, okay? It's giving what you have to give from your abundance, okay, is there. Now, anywhere where that wasn't honored, anywhere where that isn't honored and there's an imbalance happening for somebody, there definitely is that. Eventually you're going to be moved to push off, let go, move on. Okay, eventually that's what happens. But this is better than what you had before, because what you had before was just like completely leaving you out in the cold. So this is somebody who, are we talking about a situation where somebody's satisfied, settled for something, for part of what they wanted, instead of waiting till they get all of what they wanted? For somebody, it definitely is the case. Okay, somebody here settled for getting some of what they wanted. Well, at least he pays the bills. I'm not really attracted like that, but he's funny, he's nice, or we're into the same thing type of thing. Or she flip genders and roles as necessary in regards to this reading. Okay, because different ones of you will be on different sides and will play different roles in this experience. In regards to the divine mind, we have the messenger of earth, knight of earth energy, the ace of air, ace of swords, page of water, page of cups. Okay, so it says this whole thing is happening because there's some things that you've been carrying forward that you need to see the truth about. There's some things that you've been consistent with, persistent with, that you've been continuing to take up with you every day. You keep waking up and doing the same thing, or believing the same thing, or seeing the same thing, or thinking the same thing. Okay, and there's a need to have another perspective about that and see the truth about it. Okay, and it's like choose a better option. With the page of cups is coming through, talking about choosing a better option, choosing an option that feels better to you, not to somebody else, but to you. Somebody, I hear you've been choosing an option that feels better to somebody else this whole time. That's why it's time to switch this up, because what feels better to them no longer feels better to you. It's not working for you anymore. Okay. Whew. Wow. Oh, they said they said put those away. We're doing trivia tonight. Y'all ready for some trivia channeled messages? We're going trivia and channel these messages. I see 1999 from Marcella. Thank you, love. Okay, let's see. What do we have? If you have a personal question when I get to the end of the general session, Marcella, I would definitely love to answer a personal question for you. All right, so what do we have? Why is this Three of Swords here? Let's start talking about this Three of Swords, because you got an ambition here. Yeah, you got an ambition. You're after something. You're on your way. But on the other side of the table, you have the Three of Swords here, and we have this nut coming out. And it's a pistachio. It's a pistachio. So let's see what the pistachio wants to teach us. It says, true or false question. Pistachios were originally dyed red to symbolize good luck. Is that true or false? That's false. They were dyed red to hide discolorations on shells. Wow. Okay, got a whole download on that. Multiple choice question. Which one of these is true about pistachios? Are they ground up shells are used in pavement? Iran is the largest producer, or they are fat free? Which is true? Iran is the largest producer of pistachios. Iran. Oh my God, channeling so much already. Can't wait to break this down. Now, open-ended question. Name the layered ice cream dessert that usually features pistachios, cherries, and chocolate as flavors. Spumoni. So, okay, in the past, on their energy, okay, this person's energy, whether it's past, current, or future. I don't feel like it's future so much. I feel like you already know this. Hold on. They're Three of Swords. This person is very, like, this is the type of person when somebody says, hey, how you doing today? Oh, my back hurts, and I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and then I stubbed my toe, and I dropped my toothbrush in the toilet, and I didn't have a new one, and you see, it's that type of a mentality. Somebody's always got something negative to say. They're not going to say something positive, is what I hear. But here's the thing. What I channeled from this first about the pistachio with this Three of Swords is like they were dyed red, and it wasn't for good luck. It was to hide their discolorations. So what I get here is this person on the other side of the table, they were busy hiding their flaws. They were hiding their flaws. They were lying about themselves, trying to hide certain flaws about themselves. And the flaw that they were trying to hide is that they're actually a very heartbroken person. They have a lot of disappointment, okay, that just radiates around it. It just seems to swarm. I hear the word swarm. This person has a lot of disappointment, heartbreak, sadness around them, okay? Whether that's because of them and their own personal experiences or what they entertain, okay? Because for some of them, it's not that it was their own, but they like gravitate towards people. I heard because they will feed off of that shit. But they came in with a red tint on it, making it look like they were good luck in somebody's life, okay? But once the representative left the house, it became clear like they were faking it until they made it, okay? Until they made it with you, because they just wanted to make it with you. I want to make it with you. We can make it if we try. Together, you and I. Okay. Yeah, so somebody here, they really might listen to old school, oldies music. That might be one of their songs. They might have played this song for you, okay? Now, the other thing, Iran is the largest producer of pistachios. Okay, this person, they ran. They fucking ran. I heard as soon as you got whiff of the fact, as soon as you got whiff, or you started to pick up on the fact, I heard you didn't even know what you picked up on them, but as soon as you got whiffed of the fact that this person was faking it, they ran. They weren't going to face you in the questionnaire. They were not going to face you in the questions and the truth. They didn't want to see the truth. They didn't want to face the truth. They didn't want to deal with you knowing the truth about them. Maybe they really like spumoni, okay, but pistachios, cherries, and chocolate. Somebody likes all three of those in your experience. All right, let's see. Why is the Temperance card here in their energy? They said just reach in and pull one. So that's what we're going to do and pick them all up first. Put those in the middle somewhere. Okay, for the Temperance energy, we have this animal coming out here. And this person's experience, okay, bison, buffalo. That reminds me of a joke my grandson said. What did the daddy buffalo say to his son? He said, bye, son. Ha, ha, ha. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. True or false? The scientific name for bison is bison. Oh, I forgot to ring the bell. Hold on. That is true. And multiple choice question. Which one of these U.S. coins depicted a bison between 1913 and 1938? Was it a dime, a nickel, or a quarter? It was a nickel. Wow, okay. And open-ended question. What is the term for a crossbreed of cattle and bison? The term for a crossbreed of cattle and bison is beefalo or catalo. So what I got? With this Temperance energy, I heard you told them bye twice. You said bye, son, twice to this person. Okay. The other thing that I got about the nickel, the buffalo head nickel, was that this person, they've only come a nickel of the way, 5% of the way of what they need to go in getting their own emotions under control. They only take a nickel of the responsibility of what's going on. In their mind, 95% of everything that went wrong or goes wrong is somebody else's fault. Whether it's yours or another person in their experience, it's not their fault. Only 5% of it is ever their fault. Well, I did this, but they did that, and 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 the rest is all just they did that until you get too tired to listen and you fall asleep. And did it have to do with, because I'm hearing the song, why must I be like that? Why must I chase a cat? It's nothing but the dog in me. This person was a dog. They would sleep around. They was always chasing some cat. They was always chasing some tail. Oh my goodness. All right, for the Eight of Pentacles on their energy, we have this sculpture, and it is Mount Rushmore. So let's see what the learning about Mount Rushmore can teach us about this experience, okay? True or false? Mount Rushmore was completed before the Empire State Building was built. False. The Empire State Building was completed in 1931. Mount Rushmore was not completed until 1941. Multiple choice question. Which mountain is named? The mountain is named for which of these? Was it a California sculptor, a New York lawyer, or a South Dakota governor? Mount Rushmore was named for a New York lawyer. In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do in New York. Okay. Open-ended question. Name all 4 of the presidents profiled on Mount Rushmore. If you guessed Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, you got it right. Good on you. You did better than I did. So what do we get off of this? Okay, 8 of Pentacles energy. One of their things was rushing into connections. This person's main issue, one of their big issues was rushing into connections. Okay. I'm picking up on somebody else's energy, and this person has actually made a lot of strides because they've changed that cycle. All of a sudden, another person's energy just creeped in here on the other side of the table. And they're saying this person has already made a huge, significant change. That nickel just showed me Hierophant energy when I put the card down. Okay. They have a New York lawyer in some sort of way, whether it's on a spiritual lawsuit or a spiritual legal case, a spiritual legal case, okay, happening in the spiritual realm or in a physical realm. Somebody here in this energy, if they have a New York lawyer on the case, like they're extra significance here, okay, extra significance here. Somebody here was from New York, okay, but here's the thing, the rushing energy is always there too, because New York is a very fast-moving city. I also get that this person, their life was very crowded. New York is a very crowded city, and so what they're showing me is like this person's life was crowded, so full of people. This person was like a people collector. Yeah, they collected people. In other words, they're always adding more people into who to talk to every day, who to see, who to engage with. Always very much, almost to the energy of obsessively collecting people. Now, for somebody else, the higher vibration one that just cut in our experience, this person might have like a large social presence to where they could be like a social influencer or something like this, or like their business is growing. For somebody here, their business is growing or their career is going really well. They're getting a lot of contracts, a lot of deals, a lot of sales, however that translates. There's something here about this Mount Rushmore, okay, again, with the second chance energy coming through here, because we had bison, right? On the second chance, they still rush. I heard on the second chance, they still rush because the Empire State Building was already built, and that was in New York. Okay, so somebody here, even on the second chance to have it, they rushed. Again, they rushed in, and they didn't take their time, and they didn't correct their steps. What happens if you rush the building of a building? It doesn't always go right. There are hiccups, there are hang-ups. You need to take your time and do things right. You know, I always tell people who sit at the other side of my table when they're like, well, how long is it going to take? I don't know, but all I know is I can't rush my art. It's going to come out when it comes out. It usually takes about this long, but it depends on what you're getting, right? So there's something here about, depending on what you're building, something might take longer to build than something else, okay? What it doesn't tell us on this card is how long did it take to build the Empire State Building versus how long did it take to carve out Mount Rushmore. Those times are definitely different, okay? But the fact of the matter is, if you rush either one of those, the Empire State Building will fall, and the Mount Rushmore won't end up looking right, okay? And I do see for somebody here with this Tower energy, it's like that Empire State Building fell the first time. It just really fell down. The second time, it was regrettable. I heard it was regrettable because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So that's what I see in this person's energy coming out tonight. Well, let's look at the situation and find out what happened here. I'm going to pick up all these cards, put the ones that fell out somewhere in the middle, give them a little go around, and then we'll reach in and pick one out. Why is this? Okay, but never mind. We're not going to have to. We had one fall out. They said take it. All right. Clarifying the Magician. They said just go ahead and lay the rest of the cards out. Clarifying the Magician, we have this toy. Okay. The toy is a Tamagotchi with the Magician energy in the past. Okay, so they said before I even go into the trivia, they want you to know somebody who's playing games. They were literally playing games. This is a game. So somebody who was literally playing games with you, telling you what the fuck you wanted to hear, in the past. Yeah, Yeah, they was just telling you what you wanted to hear. And then on the higher vibrational experience, I'm hearing they were trying to play the game, right? I heard play your cards, right, came through, and they said the higher vibration, the higher vibration. Remember, there's two experiences we're talking about here. The lower vibration and the higher vibration. Both are going to continue forward. I'm like, okay. So on the lower vibration here, true or false, and the higher vibration here, it's all in there. They said, just do the damn question. So true or false? The name Tamagotchi means watchful parent in Japanese. False. It is a merging of the Japanese word for egg and the English word watch. Okay. Whew, interesting. Okay. In the multiple choice question, what virtual pet similar to Tamagotchi but intended for boys was released by the same company? Was it the Battlemon, the Digimon, or Pokemon? It was Digimon. Okay. And what Japanese company designed the original Tamagotchi? In the open-end question, what was the name of the company? The company was named Bandai. Okay. So in the past, somebody tried to connect their energy to you, okay? Built on this, the hopes of what would hatch later, what would come out later. There's like, just watch. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do that for you. So somebody here was building this connection based off of hope, instilling hope in you. I heard instilling hope in you. Somebody here had you hopeful about your future with them and what they would give to you. They were planting ideas in you of, if you stick around with me, this is what you're going to get. The lower vibrational person, they were doing this with the hopes of luring you in, okay, even though they knew damn well it was never going to happen, that they weren't set up for it, that it wasn't going to, like whatever they were talking about, they didn't have the resources, the means, that they really didn't have the true desire. It was a fake ass lie. Okay, on the higher vibration, somebody here was talking about what it could be. They were seeing what it could be, I heard, but they weren't in physical communication with you. They were watching from a distance. They were materializing going on in the situation, and likely you were doing the same thing with them too, but because this person realized like there's something about a distance between the two of you. And did they have to finish up some other situation first? Okay, the distance between the two of you. In other words, somebody was available, somebody wasn't available, or both weren't available, or something along those lines. Okay. In regards to Digimon, Digimon was created for the boys. So there's something here about a masculine energy. I'm going to say a masculine energy. In regards to the higher vibrational experience, it's literally just talking about this is a masculine energy, and they were thinking about what the heck they wanted and how they were going to get it. I heard they took some time in their cave to meditate on it. Okay. Then I also see in the lower vibrational experience, this is a person who is dealing with a lot of masculine programming. So this person could have had some daddy issues, okay, or some mommy issues. Either way, there's some masculine wounding here, some shadow masculine traits going on here, okay. Toxic masculinity. I heard toxic masculinity when I first put it down and read that. Okay, I saw toxic masculinity. Somebody had some toxic masculinity, and they used it to try to get whatever the fuck they want, instead of trying to materialize through spirit, okay, through spiritual practice, through alchemizing, through the laws of the universe, by attracting, by focusing, by appreciating, by counting the blessings of, by feeling the feeling of it, all of these things. Instead of doing any of that, they were out here trying to make moves, trying to manipulate, trying to play games with somebody else's mind, okay, playing games with their mind, because with the Bandai being the company name, they wanted to connect, they wanted to band into your energy, they wanted to link to your energy. Also in the situation, in the current energy, we have a hangman, and we have this actor showing up. His name is Robert De Niro. So let's see what else we can gather about our session tonight. True or false? De Niro drove a New York City taxi cab to prepare for his role in Taxi Driver. True or false? That's true. In the multiple choice question, De Niro starred in several Martin Scorsese movies. What was their first collaboration? Was it Mean Streets, Raging Bull, or Taxi Driver? Oh boy. Their first collaboration was Mean Streets, the first one. If you guessed that, you guessed it right. Okay. And the open-ended question. In what 2000 film did De Niro play a retired CIA operative who makes life miserable for his daughter's boyfriend? The correct answer is Meet the Parents. Okay, so another perspective about a situation is happening right now because somebody is meeting the parents. Are they meeting your parents? Are you meeting their parents? I heard when you meet the parents, you can see what stock they come from. You can see what they come from. You can see what kind of respect, how the parents talk to one another, how the parents talk to the child, and how the child talk to the parents. Somebody here, you started to realize what was going on when you met the parents, and you saw how they talked to each other. You was like, well, dang, no wonder I got these issues with the rage and bull being mean all the time in these streets. And boy, I just be feeling like a taxi driver with this person. Yeah, a big part of your role with this person could be being giving them a ride here or helping them accomplish some goal, helping them get from this point to that point in some type of way, whether that was literally offering the transportation or like providing the means or the connections. Something like that was happening here in the situation. But somebody had a different perspective about being mean, I heard, about rushing in, okay, about rushing in when they met the parents. Okay, somebody here, there is another perspective in the higher vibrational experience because somebody spoke to the parents first before they rushed in. Somebody spoke to the parents first. That's fucking crazy. They spoke to the parents before they even took a test drive on you, I heard. Okay. So that is definitely a different way of doing things in the higher vibrational experience. Okay. Let's see what's up with the Two of Swords. We have this actor coming out, and his name is Steve Carell. All right, so true or false? Carell's first film role was in Little Miss Sunshine. True or false? False. Before that role, Carell had been in Bruce Almighty and Anchorman and the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Oh my God. Okay. Multiple choice question. Which of these animated films did not make use of Carell's voice talents? Was it Despicable Me, Over the Hedge, or The Lorax? The one that didn't use his voice was The Lorax. So if you guessed the third, you were correct. In the open-ended question, what fictional paper company did Carell's character manage in The Office? OMG. Just challenge so much off of this information. The fictional paper company that he managed in The Office was Dunder Mifflin. Okay. First off, somebody had fake papers. Somebody didn't know that another person didn't even have real papers. They had fake papers. Did they have fake letters to you? Did you actually find out that this person was already married, so your marriage certificate was null and void? Did you find out, this is the lower vibrational experience, clearly. Did you find out that somebody was already contracted, so they couldn't, and they were hiding it. They were trying to, somebody here was double dipping. They were trying to get two at once. They weren't supposed to do that, okay? Dunder Mifflin, there's two names there. They wanted to take two last names. Maybe one person started with a D, the other one started with M. What the hell? Okay. Here's one thing, though, that your intuition don't speak about is the Lorax. The Lorax is all about, like, preserving nature and green energy and all of that, which that's all good and fine. But your intuition is more talking about Despicable Me and Over the Hedge in this situation. How to overcome shadow traits within the self, how to overcome karmic cycles. You got it, somebody else didn't, I heard, in this situation. The other thing is, somebody here, you are a 40-year-old virgin, or at least you might as well have been. Did you figure out the truth about your sexuality when you were 40? Somebody here, you definitely did. Hold on, you had to anchor yourself, in your newfound power, because you found out, you woke up one day and you was Bruce Almighty. Oh boy, I could call some stuff out. Okay, you had to follow your intuition. Somebody here in the lower vibration, I see somebody here who tries to anchor their energy into a person, okay, And they would commonly speak down about themselves, okay? And they always felt like everything was over there, like they couldn't get to it with over the hedge, the lower vibration. This was somebody in this situation who was always feeling like he was at a distance. I heard all of the above is true, both the high and the low vibration, because one of you is a high vibration, the other of you is a low vibration, okay? Oh, Lord. Let's keep going. The Tower, in your past energy, what do we have here? Is the country of Greece. We have the flag for Greece showing up. So what do we learn about Greece with the Tower energy? The Tower talks about falseness, falling down, okay? Something is surprise, unforeseeable loss, okay? Greece is found on the tip of the Balkan Peninsula. Is that true or false? That's true, okay? Which one of these famous places is found in Greece? Was it the Temple of Artemis, the Acropolis, or the Pantheon? It was the Acropolis. Okay? And name the Macedonian who united Greece and went on to conquer Persia, Syria, Egypt, and Mesopotamia, among other places. That was Alexander the Great. Somebody had a vision of you being with Alexander the Great. You feel like that was your past life energy, okay? That really blew your mind back. I see that in your energy, okay? They're guiding me to look up the Acropolis because I don't have facts for that. But they said, don't worry, Google does. So let's find out more about Acropolis, okay? Acropolis of Athens. It's a historical landmark, yes. A landmark, yes, we know, okay. Let's look at Wikipedia. It's an ancient citadel located on a rocky outcrop above the city of Athens and contains the remains of several ancient buildings of great architectural and historical significance, the most famous being the Parthenon. The word Acropolis is from the Greek words akpov, Akron, highest point, extremity, and polis, city. Okay, the term Acropolis is generic, and there are many other Acropoli in Greece. During ancient times, the Acropolis of Athens was known also more properly as Cecropia, after the legendary serpent man Cecrops, the first Athenian king. Okay. Cultural significance. Every 4 years, the Athenians had a festival called the Pantheia that rivaled the Olympic Games in popularity. During the festival, a procession believed to be depicted on the Parthenon frieze traveled through the city via the Pantheaic Way and culminated on the Acropolis. There, a new robe of woven wool was placed on either the statue of Athena Polios in the Erechtheum during the annual Lesser Pantheia, or on the statue of Athena Parthenos in the Parthenon during the Great Pantheia held every 4 years. Okay. The Acropolis was originally seen as a fortress. It was meant to protect Athens from attacks. As the years went on, the people of Athens saw another purpose for the Acropolis. They wanted it to be a beautiful city of Athens. Okay, so Acropolis. The Acropolis, originally a fortress. So in the past, I heard when this person came into your life, okay, with their sadness, I see when they came into your life with their sadness, all of a sudden your boundaries went down. Your boundaries went down. I mean, boundaries and limitations, your fortress energy that you had so long, yeah, all that came down. You weren't expecting it. It took you by surprise. It did. Now, here's the thing. There's something here about it being an old structure that was already there and then trying to bring new energy into it is the way I'm seeing it. So this person is like they came into your life with a new energy. I told you somebody felt like there was a 40-year-old virgin. For somebody here, when you had sex with this person, oh my God, it blew your motherfucking mind. That's what I know. And you wanted to conquer it. You were like, you are mine, you are squishy, you shall be squishy, and you shall be my squishy, and I shall call you squishy. And you're like, oh, did I say you are mine? Yeah, you're mine. Okay, so you wanted to conquer something here. You wanted to protect it. You wanted to conquer it, you wanted to protect it, you wanted to make it yours, you wanted to keep it to yourself, okay? The peninsula, okay, even though they were a whole penis. Yeah, they were a dick. You thought they were a dick sometimes. And again, for somebody, this was all a sexual connection that just came in. It came in, and it was just so sexually gripping for you. You stayed in tune with it. Okay, with the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, we have this Canada Goose showing up. Somebody like to drink Grey Goose right now. You get sad, watch out drinking that Grey Goose out here. Don't get yourself too caught up now. And if you get to drinking too much, yeah, get a ride home so you can sleep it off and get home safe. Okay. And true or false? Canada geese mostly eat fish. False. They mostly eat aquatic plants, although they will eat fish if they can catch them. All right. Multiple choice. What color are Canada geese when born? Are they black, white, or yellow? If you guessed yellow, you got it right. Okay. What is a flock of geese called when it's not flying? A flock of geese that's not flying is called a gaggle. So, this Five of Cups. Something made you want to fucking gag and you had to giggle it off. Okay? It was regrettable. You're like, I gave it another shot. I gave it another shot. And it still didn't work. I can't believe I gave it another shot. I can't believe I gave it another shot for the same thing to happen again. Oh my God. Okay. And a yellow is like, yeah, no, I'm not even interested. It put you in this place where you had to take action. Okay. It's like somebody was trying to tempt you, okay, into a fight. I'm getting the energy from Back to the Future where, what's that bully's name? Biff or whatever, and how he like, you're not yellow, are you? And then now Marty McFly then got himself in some drama. He could have bypassed that if he wasn't so worried about what somebody else thought about them. And so that energy is here too. If you're on a low vibration, it could have been your ego acting up, like you had to prove that you're brave enough, you're bold enough, that you'll do it, okay? So you did it again, okay? You did it because you wanted to. For most of you, you did it because you wanted to, okay? I do pick up that energy because they're also giving me solar plexus with the yellow. Okay. You did it because you wanted to, but you're like, damn, why did I want to do that again? I should have known. I should have learned the first time. Okay, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Are you going vegetarian? Maybe with a little bit of fish mixed in? Somebody's from Canada. If you're from Canada, heavy emphasis for you for the message, okay? Did you just get a fish tank? I see somebody here, you got a fish tank, but you haven't put no fish in it yet. You're more like decorating it. You haven't found the right fish yet. You just know you're getting it, so you bought the fish tank. Heard you got the gravel in there. Got a few decorations. Still doing some shopping. You got more shopping to do here. Okay, you're using this as a distraction from the shit that has gone down. Okay, you grew, you took action to grow, to prosper, to thrive, to do better for yourself. Okay, you're like, I'm done with this. When I think about going back to that and giving it a third chance to be the same thing again, it makes me gag. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It makes me sick to my stomach. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, we have this animal here, and it's the skunk. Okay. Somebody think that boo-boo smell like roses, I heard. Okay, true or false? A tomato juice bath is the most effective way to neutralize a skunk spray. True or false? False. Tomato juice is largely ineffective. A mixture of hydrogen peroxide and baking soda works much better. Keep that in the back of your pocket. Multiple choice question. Which of these animals does not belong in the musceloid group of mammals along with skunks? Is it minks, muskrats, or raccoons? Which does not belong? The one that doesn't belong is the muskrats. An open-ended question. What was the name of Bambi's skunk friend in Bambi? It was named Flower. Okay, so Nine of Swords with the skunk. I heard somebody think their boo-boo don't smells like roses. Okay, your boo-boo don't smell like roses. Okay, but only to you. Okay, some of you have been drinking some tomato juice lately. Extra emphasis for you if that's any of those. Okay, somebody here got sprayed with a skunk when they were a kid. Okay, and they talk about this story all the time and how tomato juice doesn't work to take that away. Okay, they didn't know about the whole hydrogen peroxide and baking soda back in the day. I heard it took a long time to get the energy of this person off of you. This person, what you realize, you start to look at yourself and realize that you have brought this person's broke mentality, their hurt mentality, their heartbroken, their sad mentality, all that stuff. You took that energy in because you were so busy getting that D, baby. You were busy having sex. And yeah, that energy was exchanging between you and them. Okay, so it took you a long time to see yourself. This Nine of Swords has all the eyes all over her body. And it's now talking to me about seeing your own energy as a result of this connection. It took a long time for you to, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. Listen, here's the thing. You might have thought that you shouldn't have left somebody, but as time wandered on, time after time, you realize like, nah, I got a lot of shit happening in my life. And I didn't have all this shit happening in my life before I dealt with this person. You start learning about energy, how it flows, about the laws of the universe, about mentality, about sharing your energy with people and all this. And you start to put one and one and together. It makes two, and then it adds up to three because there's another one over there and another one. Okay, and it keeps adding up until you realize, like, oh my God, I done got this person's folk-ass energy all over me. So you take time to separate yourself. You go by yourself, okay? You get into your own space. You go into your own space. Your intuition is telling you this. From doing that, that's where you got all this power from. That's why you became the expert. That's why you got victory. That's why you just keep going and trusting your intuition because you did this. You did this. Yeah. Raccoons and minks. Okay, somebody here, something about raccoons. Raccoons, the garbage digging. You realize you was digging in the garbage. Okay, you could have did so much better. Didn't I say earlier somebody was settling for something that was not adequate? I heard just to have a body to hold or just to have somebody to love on. All she ever wanted was somebody to love. What? Okay, listen. You realize this is like digging in the garbage like a raccoon. Listen, I don't need to dig in the garbage for a lover. What I need to do is dig through my own shit so I can find out how to love myself through it. So you started doing that. I heard you started doing that. Okay, minks. Did somebody go buy themselves a mink coat in the winter? Because you deserved it, and why not? You better treat yourself, girl. Yeah, I heard work it, girl. Do your thing. Chance. Hey. Yeah. I heard, get it, baby. You're treating yourself good. You're dressing a lot more wealthier. Hold on, you started honoring your wealth and your value in this. Getting yourself in alignment. And you know what? Like a flower, you blossom. Praise. Okay. Now, let's see from the divine perspective what was going on in the past in this situation. We have this video game here. It's called Skyrim. With the Messenger of Earth. Messenger of Earth, slow and steady wins the race, slow growth. Things aren't happening so quickly. To get somewhere, you're going to have to let something go. You can't take it all with you, okay? True or false? Skyrim's main quest is to destroy a powerful demon. True or false? False. The main quest is to destroy a dragon called Alduin the World Eater. Okay. Multiple choice question. Skyrim is part of the Elder Scrolls series of games. Which of these is not a game in the series? Is it Daggerfall, Morrowind, or Torchlight that's not a part of the Elder Scrolls series? Torchlight is not part of the Elder Scrolls series. And what iconic shout can Skyrim players use to blast their enemies away? First roll, da. Okay, the initials DAH are significant for somebody here. I heard you had to learn to tell somebody no in this. You had to learn how to tell somebody no, okay? Because this person likes to go in and consume a person's world. They want to go in and consume the whole world. This person wanted to make you wanted you to make them the most significant part of your world. And the fact of the matter is, you have other things that you're doing that are more important. They wanted to be the first thing in your life, and the first thing in your life should always be you, with your spirit. And when you didn't fall for the bullshit, like they took that as a hurt, okay? Shot to the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name, okay? Somebody said, you're a terrible lover. You're so rude. You didn't even love me, okay? I did everything for you. You did nothing for me, I heard. Okay, this person wanted to be your everything. They wanted you. You are my everything. How fucking selfish. Like, you don't have your own ambitions? Yeah, you already had your own ambitions, honey. And they wanted to take the place of your ambitions. They better stay in their lane and be appreciative. They have a seat at the table, I heard. Okay, at your table. Your table is exclusive. Okay. Here's the thing. This person, this experience from the divine's perspective was about dagger falls and Morrowinds. Hold on, you got to go through and deal with all the daggers in your back. Okay, deal with all the daggers in your energy in order to preserve and protect your tomorrows. Yeah, okay, you had to find your torchlight. That was not part of the game. Okay, most people don't find their torchlight. A lot of people don't find their light in these experiences. They go deeper and deeper and darker into a downward spiral of shit. The muck and the mire, they don't usually always find their own way out like you did, but you did, okay? And there's something here about the past where you start to realize, like, shit hasn't changed. And you might have called out in prayer, did some magic spell, did some incantations, some affirmations about what you deserve in life. Okay, did you call on the higher courts, the spiritual courts? You call on the higher spiritual court and say, listen, I know that this situation needs to be corrected. There's something wrong here. Do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting in my plea, Your Honor. This situation right here is imbalanced. It's not right. Fix it, okay? Make it right. That's your job. I heard that's your job. I heard my caregiver is my attendant. Okay, the person you have in control of my case. My caseworker is not doing their job correctly. You told Spirit. You went to the higher courts. You're like, my caseworker isn't handling the case properly. They haven't been showing up for work. And they keep misspelling things and misplacing documents, and I've had to turn in this application 4 and 5 times, okay, and nothing was ever done with my request. I need a different caseworker, okay. So for somebody that happened in the past from the divine mind, some of you that happened in your physical experience, apply it where it does. If not, let it fly, okay. In the current energy, you have the Ace of Swords, and you're seeing the truth about a game, I hear, because we now have Hatchimals coming up, all right, another toy. So, true or false? The Hatchimal surprise line features 2 Hatchimals in each egg. Is that true or false? True. There was only one each in each of the original Hatchimal eggs. So the Hatchimal surprise has 2. What do you know? Okay. In the... that's interesting. Okay. So in the current energy here, in the multiple choice question, which of these is a type of Hatchimal? Is it the Pangamina, the Panjamino, or the Pinqualas? The type of Hatchimal is the Pinqualas. Okay. And what company makes Hatchimals? Spin Master. Okay. So, Spin Master, interesting. So, I heard, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. Like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Okay. The Pinquala. I'm trying to see if it's going to show me. Here we go, Pinquala. From the Hatchimals YouTube series. It's, I guess it's a penguin. Okay. What color is it? Is it blue? Is it, I don't know, my colorblind vision. Is it green? I'm not sure. But anyways, there it is. It's got glittery wings. Okay. The Pinquala is a type of Hatchimal. Okay, here's the thing. And then we had a Spin Master. And then there's now 2 in this hatch them all surprise. In the current situation, the truth is 2 things are about to hatch for you. Hold on. In the past, in the situation, okay, Spirit wants you to know, somebody tried to keep you waiting on what might come out later. We talked about that, right? Watching and waiting. They was keeping you watching and waiting. But because you minded your business, you did your spiritual evolution and soul healing and growth work that Spirit put in front of you, okay, you're actually hatching 2 times, okay? 2 different things are going to hatch for you. I heard which is better than whatever the heck they was trying to get you to wait on with their fantasies. They was spinning a story trying to get you to hold on for tomorrow, okay? Instead, you held on to your spirit. They were trying to take the place of God in your life. Somebody, they were trying to replace your career, but they didn't want to pay the dough, okay? You want me to not take care of my business, but you don't want to pay what my business pays me. Get the fuck out of here, okay? That type of vibe, yeah. This person, in this, you're now seeing the truth about how you went round and round in the cycle and how you're changing this situation up. Okay. And for your final trivia tonight, in the outcome energy from the spiritual perspective, from the divine mind, we have this plant showing up. And it is the water lily. Okay. So true or false? The flowers of tropical water lilies can open up during both the day and at night. That's true. All right. And in the multiple choice question, which of these is a type of water lily? Is it the duckweed, the Indian lotus, or the water hyacinth? The one that's a type of water lily is the Indian lotus. Okay. And what French Impressionist painter created a series of paintings in water lilies? It was Claude Monet. Okay, somebody hear the names Claude Monet, Indian, or Lotus? Those apply. Somebody got an Indian motorcycle. Okay, somebody has a Lotus. Okay, somebody here has a Monet. They love Monet. That's their favorite painter. Okay, what I see is this is what's happening is you're making an impression. You've made an impression with spirit. Okay, page of water. You've made an impression with spirit with your plea. I heard as you took your plea to the higher courts and you said, God, I deserve better than this, and this is why. And you sent that message out there. What you're finding is something is unfolding here for you. Somebody has Native American backgrounds. I hear that, or they're from India. Okay. And what you came to spirit was, look, I can unfold my flower even in the dark of the night or in the light of the day. Somebody here, you said, it's not fair. I always get to learn about love through shadow love experiences, through difficult love experiences. Okay, I'm appealing to the higher courts. I've done plenty of shadow work in love. I'm ready for a light love relationship. I'm ready to learn about love from the light side of things. I've learned about love from the dark side of things so much. I'm done with that, okay? I've opened up my value. I see my beauty. I see my worth. And I'm ready for something that honors that. That's what I have for your Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. Whoo-wee. Let's see what we have for your Alpha and Omega messages, and then I will see about Marcella's question. All right. From the Guardian Angel Tarot, we pulled these cards first, and we're going to read them last. We have, didn't I just talk about court appeals and all of that, making your plea, okay, to the courts, the higher courts? We have the Strength card energy, and it says, and in this deck, they switched it, okay? And it's actually justice, okay, because it talks about fair decisions, okay. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Ooh, I heard because you unfolded your flower level on your own in this shadow experience, okay, dealing with this low vibrational experience, okay, you get a bonus, a free bonus. You get a Hatchimal surprise now. So before you got 1, now you get 2. Okay, there was 1 egg before, now there's 2. Okay. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow that partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. I said that to you. I said, somebody here, you distracting yourself from all this stuff with that Five of Cups they're showing me because it made you gag. So you switch your attention to something that will make you giggle instead of making you feel sick to your stomach. That's what we have for your Tarot in the Shadows message tonight. Did you claim it? Was it your message? Let me know if you want to see more trivia. It's been a while since we did trivia. While we were doing it, everybody was loving it, but it's been a little while since we did it. Let me see what Marcella wants to say. All right. What does it say? What does the future of my relationship with Morgan look like? Ask for a confirmation of this being a twin flame situation. Both of us are Aquarius. Okay, so first off, are you guys twin flames? Let's find out. Since you donated $19.99, I'll do them both. Okay, and in one session they said the cards will reveal. Okay, so let's find out. Are you both? Is this your twin flame? Let's find out. Yes. Okay. How is it going to work out? Interesting. Okay. So if you didn't know, I've done the twin flame journey. I'm still on it. But I've gone through. They says don't get caught up in the idea that you have one twin flame. How is it going to go? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what you need to know. It's going to go back and forth. A lot of projection happens, okay, for self-awareness, okay? There's going to be hurt. It's an opportunity to learn, to heal and grow. How is it going to go? It depends on how you take it. Are you going to take it emotionally mature? Are you going to be willing to pay attention not just to your own feelings, but to their feelings, and not just to their feelings, but your own feelings? The thing about the twin flame connection, they want you to know, yes, this is your twin flame, okay? This is they said, don't say it that way, say it the right way. I'm like, okay. This is the level of the twin flame journey you're on, represented in that person. Now, where you're at with this person, how's it going to go? Again, it all depends on how well you receive the messages and how well you maintain that self-love energy. Because what happens with the twin flame union is if you don't do the things that you love, which this whole fucking reading was for you, so I hope you were listening, because the whole reading was for you. You can't put somebody else in front of your purpose. You can't make them your every fucking thing, okay? If you both do the work, you'll both ascend together. The relationship, you heal all your childhood traumas, a whole lot of wounding. You're going to see yourself like never before. And you'll know it's your true twin and your highest vibrational twin energy when you're both high vibrational. If you're dealing with a low vibrational energy, then yeah, it could be a twin, but it's going to be a shadow twin, which is somebody who chooses not to elevate with you, and you're going to end up walking away. So that's how it's going to go. You know, it's going to go that way. Are you going to give up your control, give up the things that got you into this connection in the first place? You're going to maintain your spirituality, okay? Trust your intuition. The thing about the twin flame journey is, if you've learned anything about twin flame journey, it always involves periods of separation that are necessary, okay? Twin flame journey is always going to take you down a path of leaving somebody. You got to understand. The twin flame journey is not about who you're with. It's not about the great sex, because there's great sex in the twin flame connection. I'm just saying, that shit is fire. But that's meant to rope you in and keep you stuck in there long enough so that way you don't get to running because you're going to be tempted to run. They're going to be tempted to run. The sex is great. That's the devil energy, that sex, baby. But you got to do the healing. Okay, so a lot of your responsibility in this twin flame journey. How do I stay in alignment regardless of what they do, no matter whether they're great or an asshole? And how do I still stay honoring my spirituality and my spiritual needs and my personal health needs and my business needs and all these things? How do I stay me and yet still stay connected to this person? And how do I not try to control this person, but allow this person to be who they are, where they are in their journey, and allow them to grow and develop on their own as I grow and develop on my own? That's what this twin flame journey is all about, okay? If one of you or the other does not choose to ascend and learn and apply the lessons that come through this connection, it will be removed. If one of you ascends, the minute one of you ascends, the connection is done. If only one of you ascends, the connection is done. If you don't both ascend, then the connection is done. It will have served its purpose, and growth will happen once you walk away. Once you walk away. Mine is not the only twin flame connection that I've read about. I have been coaching another lady for 3 years about hers. So definitely see the evidence of this. The twin flame journey ultimately is about you and you. It's not you and somebody else. It's about getting you to follow your intuition and take action where necessary. In other words, the melding of your divine feminine and masculine aspects is what the twin flame journey is about. Okay, this is what I have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Okay, and until next time, anybody need a reading and it's not live up there, just go to the website. Okay, there's options there for you, always available within 24 hours. If that changes, I'll let you know, but it's been forever that way. Usually it's just right away, because that's how it works in my life. Everything in perfect timing. This is what we have at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida and gracias. Later, bye-bye. That's all, folks. Watch out for those fears, girl, because they run up on you right quick in a hurry. Yeah.